That's
Not it's you.
My name's Emily, and I am an entrepreneur, I guess you can say, and a creative of all sorts.
So,
How's it going?
good.
I'm good.
So, why are you doing these videos?
I don't really know. I guess I just got to this point in my life where I wanted to share my story. And I'm hoping that I can meet other creative, cool people out there and potentially inspire other people to live the life that they want to live. Because that's essentially where I've gotten in my life. So, through everything I have experienced in the past 10 years or so has brought me to this point.
So, what is your story?
Oh man. Well, so about 2 years ago, I decided that I wanted to be an entrepreneur. I was finishing up my master's degree, and I just knew that was the thing that was always missing in my life. That was the thing that was right for me. That's who I really was. And I finally was able to see who I was. And so I decided I was going to be an entrepreneur, even though I had no idea really what that meant at all. But it took about another year for me to get really serious about it and to really figure out exactly what I was gonna do. And I just through that whole process, I've just learned that I am a creative, and that's that's a part of my identity. Through this whole process of tapping into my creativity, I really have had to let go of fear and completely rewire my brain of how I think about things and handle things in my life. So the biggest thing that I've learned about being creative is that you have to be fearless with it, and you can't be worried about failing or looking stupid. And fear was just something that essentially was ingrained in my brain. I grew up in a house where fear was very present. I had a mentally ill parent. My mom was bipolar and had manic depression, and she didn't mean to press a lot of that onto us, but it was present in our everyday life. I think that caused a lot of problems in me and my mom's relationship. Because I couldn't understand why she was afraid all the time, and why she couldn't get past that. And it was extremely difficult for a child to see their parent like that, and we didn't really have a relationship anymore. I pushed her out because I needed to keep myself safe from her mental illness and not wanting to be afraid all the time. So my freshman year of college, I moved away to Minnesota. I went to school in Minneapolis, and I was really enjoying being away from home and really trying, it's that opportunity to really figure out who you are without, the elements of your parents around. And Thanksgiving break was approaching, and I wasn't gonna go home. I didn't want to go home, but I decided to. And my dad was gone deer hunting that week, so he agreed to come and pick me up. And we drove back home together to my house. And we get home, and my sister's there, and we both walk into the house, and she has us come into the kitchen, and she goes, "Mom's dead." And I go, "What do you mean?" Because I found her dead today in bed. And I just dropped to the ground. That was just the moment, like, everything changed. She had died from a lethal combination of prescription drugs accidentally prescribed to her. She was just on a lot of medication, and it was an accident.